Monero is most likely undergoing price manipulation. Want to know more?
I want to know.
Watch till the end.
Okay.
Hey people, welcome to CryptoSafe. In today's video, we will be looking into everything you need to know about Monero and if it is undergoing price manipulation.
No more manipulations.
But before we start, we are giving away Christmas dollars, $30 to random subscribers at the end of the month. To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is like, subscribe, and comment on your favorite crypto coin in the comment section below, and most importantly, watch the video till the end.
Oh, sure.
Let's get started. Let's start with a definition of manipulation.
That's manipulative. I don't want to talk about it.
The act of intentionally inflating or deflating the price of a security or otherwise affecting the behavior of the market for personal gain is known as market manipulation.
That's it.
Manipulation is unlawful in most situations, but in some cases, such as with omnibus accounts, it might be difficult for regulators and other authorities to discover.
It's very difficult.
Manipulation becomes more difficult for the manipulator as the market size and quantity of players grow. Because analysts and other market participants do not monitor smaller companies as closely as medium and large cap companies, manipulating the share price of penny stocks is easier.
It's that easy.
Price manipulation, stock manipulation, and market manipulation are all terms used to describe manipulation. The manipulator seeks to influence the market to raise or lower the price of an asset so that it differs from the genuine price implied by market fundamentals in market manipulation. Anytime there is a gap between the market and genuine prices, there is a chance to earn through simple arbitrage or more advanced methods. Value investing, and in a broader sense, all entrepreneurship, is built on identifying and acting on such opportunities in order to make money. Such investors and entrepreneurs profit directly from their operations, and society benefits as a result of their actions, which tend to rectify mispricing of the assets and underlying economic products involved and improve market efficiency. Instead of identifying existing profit opportunities, the market manipulator's purpose is to deceive other market participants in order to create a situation in which assets are mispriced, allowing the manipulator to profit from it. Market manipulation may or may not include manufacturing and disseminating factually inaccurate remarks, but it always entails attempting to manipulate prices in order to deceive other market participants. As a result, the manipulator profits at the expense of other market players who have been duped by the manipulator. Market manipulation, unlike true entrepreneurship or honest investing strategy, does not improve market efficiency or benefit society because the manipulators establish the mispricing in the first place. Indeed, if market manipulation becomes large or widespread enough, it may result in a net loss of societal benefit and a drop in economic efficiency.
Oh no.
Market manipulation is widely regarded as dishonest, unethical, and even illegal for these reasons. So, is Monero being manipulated in terms of price? Monero is the most popular cryptocurrency with a focus on privacy and censorship resistance. The majority of existing cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, have transparent blockchains, which means that transactions can be verified and tracked by anybody in the world. Furthermore, the sending and receiving addresses for these transactions may be connected to a person's true identity. In contrast to selectively transparent cryptocurrencies, Monero's always-on privacy mechanism means that any user activity improves the privacy of other Monero users. Monero is a fungible currency. This ensures that Monero can always be used without fear of being censored. Through I2P invisible internet project nodes, the Kovri project will track and encrypt transactions. This hides a transaction's IP address and adds to the protection against network spying. Monero is a grassroots network that draws the top cryptocurrency researchers and tech talent from around the world. The Monero project benefited from the contributions of over 240 people, including 30 core devs. Forums and chat rooms are friendly and lively. Monero's research lab, core development team, and community developers are always pushing the envelope in terms of cryptocurrency privacy and security. The all-time high for Monero is $517.62. Today's Monero price is $188.40. The price climbed significantly in 2020 compared to the previous year, but due to all of the new advancements, this year appears to be even better. Monero's market capitalization was $4,872,714,990 at the time of making this video.
Oh, wow!
Monero is one of the most established cryptocurrencies. At the time of its inception, few experts could have predicted that Monero would experience such rapid growth. Monero has demonstrated its viability numerous times over the years, and it currently has a well-deserved place in the portfolios of thousands of investors. With an initial price of $2, Monero was listed on cryptocurrency exchanges. There was a dearth of demand, as is typical of newly listed coins. Monero hit an all-time low of 25 cents in February 2015. Monero's popularity peaked between 2016 and 2018, when the cryptocurrency was at its greatest. In the second half of 2016, Monero had its first big price surge. In early 2016, XMR was trading for less than $1, but by September, it had risen to $14. In 2017, the cryptocurrency's price continued to rise, reaching $460 by December. Monero reached an all-time high of $495 in January 2018, when the entire crypto market was undergoing a surge. The rest of the year, like the rest of the market, was gloomy for Monero. XMR ended the year at a price of $50. In 2019, Monero had a good year. On February 6, the negative trend flipped to bullish as XMR bottomed out at $42.70. Monero reached a high of $120 on June 22 due to high demand for the cryptocurrency. This was followed by a sell-off to the $72 support level on July 17th. In early August, the cryptocurrency sought to restart its upward trend, but it ran across resistance near $98. After hitting resistance, the price fell to a strong support level and ended the year at $44. Monero's price behavior on the daily timescale is worth watching. Since hitting an all-time high a few months ago, the price of XMR has dropped drastically to roughly $160 and has struggled to recover. The good news for Monero is that the price has been steadily rising since hitting the $160 support level, producing a diagonal resistance while also forming a wedge. We can expect a breakout in price action that has been consolidating, especially in wedges and channels. The 200-day EMA is acting as dynamic support right now, which some are expecting may be enough to push the market higher and towards a breakout. Because XMR's price appears to be testing the diagonal support under the influence of the 100 and 50-day EMAs, it's advisable not to hold one's breath in anticipation of a bullish surge anytime soon. For any prospect of bullishness in the near future, today's Monero price prediction reveals that XMR must stay above the 200-day EMA. Trading Beasts predicts that the price of XMR will decrease to $205 by December 2021, but not before hitting the resistance level of $300. According to Trading Beasts' projection, Monero's lowest potential price per XMR coin in 2022 will be $201 and its highest will be $301. They don't expect much in the way of major growth in the coming years, predicting that the price of $300 would remain unchanged in 2024. Monero has risen to the top of the cryptocurrency rankings throughout time. This is a good sign that user demand for confidential transactions is stable. The project is still in active development, and new updates are provided on a regular basis, ensuring that Monero's blockchain remains competitive. On October 17, 2020, one of the most recent updates, dubbed Oxygen Orion, was implemented. The fact that consumers and developers are paying attention to the project suggests that it will be developed further in the future. We can't go any further without emphasizing that all cryptos are subject to market volatility and that every investment should be followed through on, and that you should do your homework before making any investment. With that, we are at the end of the video. Share your thoughts below and let us grow our community with more like-minded and willing to learn and hear people. Only we can save ourselves. If you found the video interesting, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more. See you soon, and keep safe.